for any mishaps that come our way. It's time to celebrate the summer entertaining season. We've got our designer, DIY expert, Sarah Gunn. Thank you, Andrea. So good. Hi. You look cute, by the way.
So do you. I love the yellow.
Good.
We're showing some leg today.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about outdoor entertaining, because at some point we will be outside. I know depending on where you live around the continent, you might be having warmer weather. We are not having it right here, but apparently it's going to warm up.
It's coming.
Let's get excited about it, and let's talk a little bit about outdoor entertaining in general.
Right. Well, outdoor entertaining's been a tradition for years. It actually originated, believe it or not, in medieval times, when before people would go hunting, they would gather outside for a meal. And that's kind of the origin of it. And obviously it's evolved over time.
Yeah.
There used to be in North America these private parks that people would pay to go to, and then they would go with their family to have a picnic and play games and go for a little stroll.
Nice.
And now, you know, when I think of outdoor entertaining, I think of, you know, picnics for sure.
Yes.
Backyard barbecues.
Oh, yeah.
Patios with cocktails.
Oh, yes.
Right? Might be my favorite. Yeah, so there's lots of different variations depending on where you live. And I used to live in Stockholm. And so as soon as it would get nice outside, this is a very European tradition, everybody was in the parks with a blanket and with fresh food, possibly wine, and it's just a beautiful way to gather with your friends, right?
I think it will never go out of style to be outside with food and drinks and good company. It just feels good, doesn't it?
So when you're hosting, you want to set a beautiful scene for your guests. And of course, I'm partial to kind of a coastal feel.
Yes.
But when you think coastal, you think usually it's lobsters and seashells and whales and anchors, but it doesn't have to be that over the top.
Okay.
In fact, I recommend not doing that, because then all of the pieces that you may invest in, you could mix and match and use in other ways if they're not too theme-based, right?
So this whole thing, the whole trend is it's a new coastal.
Exactly.
It's not the old kitsch of yesteryear. It's sort of, we're doing very sophisticated, but it still has that nod to the coast.
Right. I think if you look at this table, you feel like you're sitting by the water.
Yes.
Well, this helps.
This helps.
A little bit. This beautiful mural.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this is from Rebel Walls, and it's obviously a really, really fun backdrop for this. And even the furniture has a really coastal vibe. This set is from IKEA, and I love it. The chairs look like beach chairs, and they're actually foldable.
Oh,
so
nice.
Yeah, they fold up, and I think they recline as well. So, you know, as the night goes on, you can just tilt it back a little bit and get comfortable.
Undo the pants, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
A good meal. Yeah, they're lovely.
Yeah, and then of course the place settings. So no characters or anything like that, but if you look at a place setting, each layer is kind of a shade of the ocean. Right? You have all the different colors that you would picture, or lake as well. All of those different colors and textures. And then even the bowl here, the texture almost reminds you of a sea urchin.
Oh, it does.
Right?
That's beautiful.
We've mixed materials here. So you've got the melamine, but you've also got some porcelain, and that's okay now. Back in the day, we used to only do outdoor dinnerware, and you didn't want to bring anything breakable outside.
Right.
I mean, maybe if you're dealing with kids, you still want to stick with that. But in this case, you can mix and match the looks together, and they work really, really well, especially if the textures are different.
Yeah, and I just love how far we've come with the melamine,
right?
Like this, the decorations, the patterns, they're beautiful.
Yeah, they've come a long way. So you're layering all the colors, you're getting that feel, but you could mix and match these with other patterns, other designs, use them all year, which is really, really good. You're getting
your
more for your money.
Absolutely.
Yeah, or yellow, like your top, looks beautiful with all these colors.
Yes.
And then again, you can have a little bit of fun with the cutlery. This is outdoor cutlery, but it is reusable.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it's microwave safe, which is or it's not microwave. Oh my gosh, can you tell how much I am in the kitchen, you guys? Dishwasher safe. I just gave myself away big time.
I'm in the kitchen. I didn't even call you on it.
We're a good team, as long as somebody else is cooking.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. And then the actual tablecloth is a beach blanket.
Oh,
and you know, I always talk about on the show.
That's so smart. Yeah. It's such a little thing, but why go out and get, first of all, you often can't get the right dimension that you want.
Right.
Maybe you can't get the right look you want, but the blankets and the towels even.
Oh yeah, exactly.
They've got beautiful, like the hammam towels.
Exactly. That's a Turkish towel on the back of the chair in the end here.
Nice.
I do always like having blankets outside when you're entertaining, because I get cold. Doesn't matter what temperature is. At some point, I'm going to be chilly and I need a blanket. So it's nice to have them draped in a chair or a basket nearby. But yeah, I love the idea of using something that you can use elsewhere. So the blanket gives the stripes, give it that, you know, beachy kind of feel. And even these lanterns, so there's no coral on the table, but this is kind of a light shade of the color of coral.
It is.
And I like the shape of these a lot. They feel really nautical to me, and even the hardware on the top feels like it belongs on a boat. So it's, again, fits that theme without being too over the top.
That's really nice. And the napkins are cute,
Aren't
too.
they fun?
Did you mention the napkins?
I didn't
Because
mention the
like those
napkins. No, they feel kind of like a beach towel to me as well, with the little tassels on the side. Nice bright colors.
On them. They're cute.
Yeah.